For the second time in the space of a year, another oil company is in the dock. A year ago, BP was at the US Presidential Commission over the oil spillage in the Gulf of Mexico. This time, Dutch legislature is probing Shell Nigeria for its management of the Niger Delta crisis. It is a sign of the times in which Western companies are under growing scrutiny.
This is an era of greater transparency and accountability, not just by corporations, but even governments themselves and all stakeholders. So to the extent that the opaque structures which most of these multinational companies had operated under, and a level of impunity which allowed them to do whatever they wanted to do, that time is over.
Shell Nigeria is one of the biggest oil companies in Nigeria, contributing billions of dollars to the Nigerian economy. It is also a subsidiary of Royal Dutch Shell Group of companies. Because of this relationship, the Dutch government has legal jurisdiction over Shell Nigeria. This gives the Dutch legislature the legal authority to investigate the company's conduct in the Niger Delta. And these issues are likely to be raised during the parliamentary hearing.
As Shell complied with best practice, environmental, legal, government, both domestic jurisdiction and operating jurisdiction, have they complied with best practice? Have they compromised standards? Have they gone across have they crossed the line in terms of dealing with indigenous policymakers? That is one set of issues. The other set of issues is that did they actually, were they conflicted in certain things they did? Did they encourage domestic governments to do things which are inherently known by them and the domestic government to be against the best interests of the people and the societies and communities they deal with? So those issues are going to come up and are going to be vigorously and robustly debated.
Although Shell is also accountable to Nigerian regulations, Abuja's environmental policies and enforceability are currently inadequate to regulate oil and gas companies. Many agree something needs to be done.
The biggest problem we've had in the oil and gas industry is that the regulatory authorities are very weak. The various institutions are weak. So as a result, what you have is that operators in the industry can do whatever they like.
There is little optimism about the outcomes of the Dutch parliamentary hearing.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm not really keen about what they are investigating or what they want to come up with. And I'll be surprised if they go ahead and want to kill Shell or bury Shell, because it's one of their major companies.
This hearing is likely to make waves in the oil and gas industry in Nigeria and around the world.